talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. The she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? You crisp or you feeling irie? Let's talk. Please, video description. Everything that applies to the post office that could possibly help you is in there, as well as private companies that can also help postal workers. Credit repair, home loans, personal loans, credit unions. Everything's in the video description, okay? Check it out. This is a very, very, very good news article. I'm going to read it, and it may sound like gibberish to some people, but I will explain it the best way I can, and I'll explain why it's incredibly good news for you, as well as why I kind of anticipated this happening. And this is by the Postmaster General, the same dude that everybody is not liking. Ready? I'm going to read the article, and then I'm going to try to explain it. The presort. Actually, let's go back. From the APWU, Postal Management is reducing package presort discounts. Package presort discounts, meaning a lot of the letter mail as well as package mail that we get typically go through third party. They do a lot of the work for us beforehand, and then we get it after the fact. I'm gonna read this. Presort discount system created decades ago turned over large sections of postal operations to private companies for private profit. Got that? Our work was given to private companies, and they were making the money off of it. The Postal Service gives companies like Pitney Bowes and other large mailers huge postage discounts or corporate welfare to pre-sort letters and packages before entering them downstream into the postal network. These discounts vary based on how much sorting work or pre-sort companies undertake. How much postal worker they replace, basically. This last mile strategy guts the postal processing facilities and bypasses postal truck transportation. That's us. Today, private companies sort roughly 80 to 90% of all letter mail volume before it enters into the postal network. They do all that work before it gets to the postal network. Likewise, private parcel consolidators, that's what they call them, pre-sort a majority of the parcels delivered by the Postal Service, with many being entered directly at the delivery unit, bypassing nearly the entirety of the postal transportations and processing networks. So private parcel consolidator, we're just going to use this for instance, like Amazon. Instead of them bringing it to us at the plant, they bring it directly to the delivery unit, the station, and it's all sorted already. So it's already set for this specific station. All the specific routes are in this pallet. Y'all have seen them come to you instead of it going to us and allowing us to do all the work beforehand. Some of you guys hate it, but here's the facts behind it. When they give us work, that means we have more work. That means they employ more people. That means the plants stay open. Don't be closed-minded behind this. I've talked about this probably about 8 months ago. The Postal Service has fully endorsed, promoted, and accelerated this pre-sort and last-mile strategies for decades until now. As recently reported in the press, Postmaster General Louis Dejoy has announced The first step of changing course. The Postal Service is in the early stages of eliminating the deepest of several discounts where package consolidators sort to destination delivery units and 5-digit pre-sorts, which means, you remember how everybody was complaining not too long ago, they're getting rid of these machines that do all your letters? That's because they were giving the work to other people to do before they got it. I get it, because half of our people are lazy. That's my opinion. I'm not going to veer away from the facts. But my opinion is, when they give us the work, we really don't do the work. Y'all know what I'm talking about. No, I can't show up. No, I can't do this. We were talking about other facilities that were state of the art doing our work. Remember we were talking about those facilities out in California? See, this is like a long-lasting episode. Keep following me so you could keep up with this stuff. And then all of a sudden, this company went out of business, that company went out of business, this company went out of business, because we're taking our work back. This is a welcome step in the right direction, said APWU President Mark Diamonstein. The pre-source system has been killing our jobs, diverting needed revenue for the USPS. That means it was taking away our work and taking away our money that belonged to the Postal Service. Now you guys are like, well, why worry about that? Because listen, the more money that the Postal Service makes, you guys say we're wasting money. It's easier when we have operating revenue, operating capital, in order to say, from the letter carriers straight up to the APWU, we are demanding higher pay raises because now we are generating more income. Y'all say this is not a business, but this is how the business runs. We hope this is the first step of many to reverse course regarding the pre-sort ripoffs and bring more work back into the USPS to be performed by unionized postal workers. This is awesome. According to the news coverage, some of these prospective changes will bring more revenue into the post office and place more parcels further upstream into the Postal Service distributing and sorting facilities. APWU national leadership will continue to monitor these developments and their effects. We will continue to urge postal management to shrink these corporate welfare schemes and reinvest in postal workers. You, the postal network, and our unrivaled ability to provide quality and affordable service to the mailing public. Now, my opinion, we got some trashy ass workers. It's just my opinion. Don't shoot me. I'm entitled to that. But I get why they were like, man, we got some lazy ass people. We give it to some people that are paying the other people to do their work and let them do it. It'll cost us less. I get why they did it. I'm not saying it's right, but I get why they did it before. But the postmaster said, nah, we getting that shmoney back. I'm trying to break this down animated so you guys can kind of understand. I'm not using my deep voice today. I'm trying to deliver a message. I can get it to this is JH. I'm not doing that today. I'm giving you the information. It is on the APWU website. This is welcoming news. This is awesome news because it actually started happening not too long ago. I had a couple of articles that I read when this company was losing a facility, that company loses a facility. If a company that is doing our work loses a facility, that means the work comes back to us. It comes back to the mail handlers. It comes back to the clerks. That means that they have more people. I told you guys about a year ago, they were eliminating tours. If we get work, they don't eliminate tours. That means they need more people. When they need more people, it works for everybody, okay? So with all that being said, you guys can look this up at the APWU website. It is an open website, unlike the NALC and the mail handlers. But anyway, yeah, you can go on their website and read the articles and stay up to date. When something like this happens, this means it's the beginning of something new. Something better. They were eliminating truck driving routes. They were eliminating clerks. They were eliminating mail handlers before. Get some of our work back to give to us to actually work. Even though my opinion is going to kick in. Half the people don't want to do the work because we lazy here at the post office. That was my opinion dropped in there. get it back over here and see if we can handle it now. I don't know about that because the new generation sucks. That was my opinion again. But anyway, let's get back to the good stuff. Listen, let's be serious for a minute. When they start bringing that work back and we start getting more work, it's bringing revenue back into the company. And y'all say it's not a company. It is. It is. It has to have operating revenue in order to supply the demand for our raises, supply the demand for our air conditioning in our vehicles, supply the demand to have more, to have new equipment. It has to have revenue coming in. That's how anything operates. I cannot have money, no money, and still operate anything. You can't. Who pays the gas if I don't have money? Who pays the wages if I don't have money? Who pays the labor costs when it comes down to health insurance if I don't have money? That's how this works. So people, stop saying it's a service. It is a service, but we have to have operating revenue. Same thing like Goodwill. It's still a nonprofit organization, but it has to bring in money. That's how it works. This is how the world works. Let's not be closed-minded. Think outside the box. Look up. For those that say, no. Look it up for yourself. Maybe you don't know how business works. Any operating business needs operating revenue. If you have a paycheck, it's because the money came from somewhere. It didn't just come falling out the sky. All right? More stamps being sold, more boxes and parcels being done. That's money for us to negotiate. The post office gets more money in their bank account. We can negotiate to get some of that shmoney. I don't want to keep talking about it. Yes, I do. That's all I got to talk about for now. This is JH. Hopefully this information was good and helpful for someone. Leave your opinions below. Everybody has one, just like assholes. This is JH. I'm out.
We out.
No, you can't say we out, bro. You can't. I'm talking right now. You gonna come shut this off? Go ahead, shut it off. Thank you. Yeah, he's always around me. Y'all don't see him. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I promise you, I will kick your nose. Oh my goodness.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.